Hey everybody. So last night were the NHL Awards for the season. I did not get to watch the awards ceremony. I was at a baseball game last night, but I obviously kept up on social media of who won what. And I just want to go through, the major award winners. I'm not going to go through every single one, but the major awards, and just talk about that a little bit, and if I think that the right person won and whatnot. So. Let's just start. MVP Nikita Kucherov. I had said from like December on that Kucherov was going to be the MVP, and he absolutely deserved it. Again, these are regular season awards, so what happened in the playoffs mean absolutely nothing when it comes to these awards. So Tampa getting swept out in the first round has nothing to do with it. Kucherov had an incredible season, and 100% was the MVP in my mind. Mark Giordano won the Norris Trophy as the best defenseman, and again, he was fantastic this year. I 100% agree with that. He had an absolutely tremendous season with the Calgary Flames, so no complaints there. Now my complaints are going to start. The Vezina Trophy goes to Andrei Vasilevsky. What? Of the three finalists, Andrei Vasilevsky was my third pick out of the three finalists. I personally thought Robin Lehner should have won the Vezina Trophy, and Ben Bishop was my number two. Vasilevsky was third on my list out of the finalists, and I'm shocked that he won. I thought Lehner should get it. I thought Bishop was going to get it, and then neither of them get it, and it's Vasilevsky who walks away with the trophy. I don't really understand that. I completely disagree with that one. I would have liked to have seen Lehner or Bishop get it ahead of Vasilevsky. For whatever reason, they voted for the Tampa goaltender, but Robin Lehner was my pick there, who I thought should have won it. The Calder Trophy as Rookie of the Year. Now, this was a really hotly debated one. It went to Elias Pettersson, and I thought it was going to go to Elias Pettersson all year long. Obviously, Jordan Binnington's name really got thrown in the mix at the end of the year, but Binnington only played half the season. Obviously, he was absolutely spectacular for that half of the season. And what Binnington did in the playoffs, the fact that he won the Stanley Cup, none of that, these are regular season awards, none of that can even be taken into consideration. So everything in the playoffs cannot be taken into consideration as far as Jordan Binnington. It's solely based on the regular season. And yes, Binnington was very, very good, but he only played half the year. And I thought Pettersson was going to get it, and he did. And Pettersson certainly had a very, very good rookie season with the Vancouver Canucks. And I think he has a very, very bright future ahead with that franchise. The Selke Trophy for the best defensive forward went to Ryan O'Reilly. No complaints there from me. Obviously, I'm very biased in favor of Patrice Bergeron because I think Patrice Bergeron is the greatest defensive forward to ever play the game. So I would have loved to have seen Bergie win another Selke, and I think that would have been his fifth if he had won again this year. But no complaints. Ryan O'Reilly absolutely deserved it. He had a remarkable season with the Blues. Even when the Blues stunk the first half of the year, O'Reilly was playing very well. Finally, the rest of the team caught up to him, and they ended up being a very good team. But O'Reilly had a great season all year long. The Lady Byng Trophy goes to Alexander Barkov. That's most gentlemanly player. I don't really care much about that. Barkov's a fine pick for that. The Masterson Trophy, dedication to hockey. There was no debate in this one. Just like last year, it was clearly Brian Boyle. There was no debate about that. This year, it was Robin Lehner. Absolutely no debate there. Everything he's gone through mental health-wise, addiction-wise, off the ice, for him to come out and recover from that and become the player that he was this past season, where he was a Vezina-level goaltender for the Islanders, is just absolutely incredible. So there shouldn't have even been any other nominees for that. That was Robin Lehner's trophy from the get-go. The Jack Adams Award, Coach of the Year, Barry Trotz. I called that as soon as the Islanders were good this year. There was no doubt about that. I don't think anyone else was even close. And that's pretty much it as far as like major awards. Obviously, you have the best player voted by the NHLPA, the Ted Lindsay Award. Kucherov got that, just like he got MVP. That's pretty standard that the MVP gets that trophy as well, much of the time. And maybe the other one, the Mark Messier NHL Leadership Award, goes to Wayne Simmons. Again, Simmons, a veteran guy, been around the league, and obviously a strong locker room presence, definitely a leader on and off the ice, so no complaints there. So those are your major NHL awards, the winners for this year. I didn't get to see the actual presentations, but I did get to see who the winners were. So most of them I do agree with and think that it was, that was the right choice. There were a couple that I was like, really, them, but it is what it is. That's who won. And with that, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. All those links are down in the description below. If you'd like to further support the channel, the links to our Patreon and merchandise store are down in the description as well. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. We are on our road to 1,000 subscribers, so please help us get there if you can. And thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.